Hi Gemini, welcome to your love story reading for the month of December. Um, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates. Yes, the usual disclaimer because there are people who come back and say, hey, but this didn't happen or that is not the case with me. Of course, it won't resonate with everybody because these are general readings, and also it's really important during any kind of tarot or oracle readings to use your own intuition, use your own discernment, okay? Because a lot of times we see the cards and maybe the reader is reading them differently as compared to what you are taking away from that card, okay? So use your own discernment. And I want to welcome everybody who's new to the channel, to the community. Thank you so much for your continued support, love, encouragement, and beautiful comments as well. Okay, so let's start the reading with some oracle cards to get an overall idea. For some reason, I needed to take out 4 of these cards. Okay, I just found it necessary. And I haven't seen any of them, and we'll see what Spirit has in store for you. Also, these messages may not show up in the tarot reading, okay? So they may be separate messages here for you. Okay, let's begin. We have harmony, reflection, veiled, okay, solitude. Now I see why I needed to pick up 4 cards. Yang, okay, victory, and adjacent possibilities. So a lot of these cards have been showing up in both the general as well as love readings for me lately. May have something to do with astrology or like a repetitive pattern, I don't know. Now what I'm seeing for you, Gemini, is that there's something that you cannot see, okay, in the sense that you have your eyes closed to something that is right in front of you. I feel like Spirit is giving you these messages, but you're not receiving them for some reason. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to acknowledge it or accept the message. But I definitely feel like Spirit is almost throwing these messages at you, but you're not receiving them. You're not seeing them clearly. It's almost like it's right beside you, but you can't see it. What's required of you this month, especially if you are struggling with some relationship, Gemini, to bring back harmony in your relationship is really important. And for that purpose, I feel like it's really important for you to isolate yourself a bit, okay? Go into that hermit mode and reflect on things, reflect and contemplate. Because I feel like there's definitely an energy of messages being given to you, but you not seeing them. And when you're quiet, when you're still for that matter, I'll just show you this. At the bottom of this deck from which I removed 4 cards, we have stillness, okay? So it's really important for you to be still to get these messages, and I feel like a lot of them could be in the form of songs, okay? I often do this when I'm really struggling with guidance, when I can't see it, and my guides actually, Spirit really communicates with me through music, okay? So you might find this funny, but you can actually ask a question and ask for Spirit to show you or guide you with the help of music. Okay, so you can shuffle your track list on your phone or wherever it is that you listen to music, and try to get messages through the songs that get played one after the other. Okay, very often this is the way Spirit communicates with me, and I've received some really profound messages by doing this. So try that. I feel like being quiet and being a little isolated this month is going to actually really help you. These are really opposing energies, the yang and the reflection and solitude, because these are more of receptive energies, kind of like the high priestess, and the hermit, going within, soul searching, being quiet, being still, being open to receiving messages through your intuition, through source, through Spirit. Okay, and you can see her eyes are also closed here, and I feel like there's definitely something that is beneath the surface that you're not seeing. It is right in front of you or right beside you, perhaps some kind of betrayal or some warning that Spirit is trying to give you. Okay, but it is important for you to be quiet, to quiet your mind, and perhaps contemplate and meditate to get those answers. Okay, so interesting way to start, but let's see what your tarot reading has in store for you. I'm just gonna leave this here for you to see. Okay, really interesting. So what's in store for Gemini? I'll just give these cards a quick shuffle and then we'll begin your reading. Okay, so this, I feel, is your overall mutual energy between you and your significant other or whoever it is that you are asking about. Okay, this is their energy towards you, your energy towards them, their thoughts and feelings, your thoughts and... no, I feel like this goes here. I'll explain the placements and positions to you. Okay. Let me just adjust the camera angle a bit and I'll be back. Just before that, we have the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I'll just leave that out there, okay, for you to see. Okay, so this is the mutual energy between you and this other person, or what the current situation is like. Their energy towards you overall, your energy towards them, their thoughts and feelings, your thoughts and feelings towards them, their behavior towards you, your behavior towards them, what they want from you or the relationship, what you want, and that is the outcome. Okay, so we'll begin with the overall energy. We have the Chariot and the 10 of Wands. I feel like someone just wants to drop everything and run. Someone feels trapped, perhaps, in this relationship. Ouch. Yeah, we have the 3 of Swords beneath that. Okay. Someone feels trapped, not happy. I'm also hearing not able to shine. Someone feels in this relationship that they are not able to completely shine and be their real, authentic self. Okay? You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you may actually have Cancer in your chart. That is quite possible since you are a Gemini, or you may be a cusp, okay? But I feel like someone, like I said, what I heard was, I just want to drop everything and run. Okay, let's see what, I hope it makes sense. Later on in the reading, we'll see. We have the Knight of Swords, Strength, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, we've got two court cards here. Their energy towards you, Gemini. Let's see, what's your energy towards them? You have the World, the Five of Swords, and the Devil. Okay. Let me get one clarifier for their energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here? You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Earth and air are very different elements. I don't know if they actually get along. Also, speaking of which, we have the Queen of Swords, another air element here. And the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So Gemini, there's some discussion happening that's not really going too well, okay? I feel like this person, I'm also hearing they may be holding on to some kind of information. I feel like there's lots of details that they're sitting tight on, they're holding on to, like I said, and they're not revealing it to you. But it will come out, it will be spoken, it will be clarified, okay? I feel like when they try to speak to you, it takes them a lot of courage for some reason, and it comes out in a very haphazard kind of manner. And what happens is that it results in a lot of chaos, verbal chaos, okay, back and forth, arguments, petty arguments, and I feel like you're in no mood to take it anymore. Because you've got the Five of Swords at your end. You're quite defensive. You're also putting your foot down, and I feel like you're ready to walk away anytime. You're perhaps feeling quite restricted in this relationship. It's almost like you're feeling caged, okay? And the reason why I say that is, yes, we have the Devil here. But even with the World card, I feel like, to me, this often signifies liberation. I don't know why the World card. It's almost like, you have the world at your feet. You can do anything that you want. That is the kind of feeling that I get. But for some reason, I'm feeling like you're trapped. And you're scared. And you want to just break these shackles and move on and move out. But you're going to give them a piece of your mind before that happens, I feel. This is quite complicated. There is fear at your end. I feel like you're trying hard to defend yourself for some reason. This person may be a little older than you, I feel. Or maybe a little more like accomplished than you, and you feel kind of small in front of them. Maybe that's why you feel like you are not able to shine in this relationship. You may also be dealing with a Leo, since we are talking about signs here. But there is like this back and forth, argumentative, harsh words being spoken. Blunt conversations happening, okay? So, their thoughts and feelings, we have the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Let's just get a clarifier for this. Ask the Hermit. Okay. Get the Tower. And the Four of Swords. Something's changing within this person. I feel like their feelings towards you have changed. We have the Three of Pentacles here. If this is related to a third party or someone or something grabbing their attention, it need not be another person, but it could be. I feel like this person is definitely isolating themselves, okay? This is the Hermit energy which I'm seeing on their end. And by the way, feel free to swap the sides, okay? If you feel like you resonate more with this side, it is entirely up to you. This person is kind of withdrawing from this whole, at least that is how they are feeling. They want to do this. And their feelings are definitely undergoing a huge change. And they're hiding that from you, perhaps. Their thoughts are, it's like they're getting clarity regarding something. They're getting some kind of epiphany, some kind of awakening or realization about something in your relationship, okay? Interesting. But they're perhaps not, they're keeping it to themselves, okay? Whatever it is that they have realized or is changing or shifting in their mind, in their feelings, they're not revealing that to you, is what I feel, okay? Your thoughts and feelings, yeah. Judgment and the Hangman. Oops, okay. And Spirit is really communicative in your reading. We have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're in two minds about this, okay? I feel like it is quite likely, Gemini, that you are going to walk away from this situation. At least briefly, temporarily, I feel, because like I said initially, someone wants to just run, and it could be you. You're feeling hurt, okay? Do I need to explain this? It's the most painful energy, at least for a love reading. You're feeling hurt, I'm hearing panicky, I don't know why. The funny thing is that you are both kind of mirroring each other. The Judgment is like this rude awakening. It is a wake-up call, and in a way, so is the Tower. It is a very Mars energy, spirit stepping in with some kind of awakening happening, or like a wake-up call. And I feel like that's happening on both ends. You're both perhaps realizing that this is not what you wanted, or that this is causing too much pain. But you're also keeping to yourself. You have the Hangman here, they have the Hermit. This is a very it's very symmetrical. It's very like, if you believe in stuff like twin flames and all, this could be that kind of a situation. You're both thinking things through thinking through some kind of difficult phase in your relationship and how to move forward, if you actually even want to move forward. That is what you're thinking of. You're both having some kind of a massive realization, perhaps that you're not meant for each other, or that this is really unsettling, this relationship. But you're both kind of keeping it under wraps. I feel like you're not. How you are communicating is almost like fighting, okay? But I'm not sure if you're actually talking about what you are thinking and feeling, okay? Like really clearly. Their behavior towards you. We have the Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. Another three here. Your behavior towards them. We have Justice and Death. You are going to call it quits. I feel like you're both kind of moving away, moving on from this. This person may actually... If there's no third party element here, I feel like this person is focusing on enjoying themselves, okay, with their friends perhaps, or taking some kind of advice from them. That is quite possible. Or just moving away mentally, emotionally. And that's what their behavior is reflecting. This is so complicated, Gemini. You're kind of, you're very stern. You're putting your foot firmly on the ground and you're standing up for yourself. And you're not taking up any kind of BS is what I'm getting. You're really, really firm, and you're in no mood to talk about compromises. Okay, that is what I'm feeling here. This is like, I'm getting a very strong no nonsense vibe from you, Gemini. Okay, what do they want? Ouch. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. I'll be honest, they want to leave. Okay. They want to walk away. But I feel like they're not really clear to some extent about what they want. Part of them definitely wants to walk away. The other part may be still kind of fantasizing about a future with you. Let me get one clarifier. Why is the Seven of Cups here? And we get the Six of Wands. Okay. At the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. Do they want to be recognized? I don't know. I don't know what's happened between the two of you, but definitely things are coming to head. They are not going to continue the way they have been. And it's quite likely that this chapter is going to close forever. I feel like, okay, this is from their perspective, okay, so I'm going to say this. They perhaps feel like you're not recognizing them for their efforts in this relationship, and that is what they want from you. They want you to recognize them. And they might even throw you an ultimatum, is what I'm getting. Like, if you don't do this or if you don't behave in this particular manner, I'm going to leave. I feel like they might throw you some kind of ultimatum. I'm also getting this from the initial energy that we picked up on. What do you want? You've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Let me get a clarifier for you. I didn't even ask the question. Gemini, that is your energy, the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Lovers is a Gemini card. I feel like you want a change in this dynamic, okay? You want them to... And you have the Two of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. You're equally confused. They're confused. So, where is this heading? They have two cards to indicate that they have one foot out the door, okay? You also have cards to indicate that you're not gonna put up with any kind of shit and any sort of drama. You also want to bring an end to some kind of fights that you've been having with this person that has perhaps disrupted your personal life, your harmony in life, okay? What you want is also to an extent recognition, and I feel like you want some kind of truth to come out. The sun often is about illumination. It is about highlighting or bringing to light something that was not seen previously, and you definitely want a change, okay? We have two cards to indicate that here, the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you want some shift in perhaps their perception or their behavior or their attitude towards you. You definitely do love this person, but again, there is a choice that is to be made here. You're at a crossroads and you're not able to decide whether you want to move ahead with this person or not. It is quite likely that you will go your own way, okay? In a way, both of you are seeking some kind of recognition. What is this about? Interesting. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. 3 court cards for the outcome. What is this, Gemini? And none of these is your energy. So I don't know what to make of this. Please show us the way, Spirit. What is this about? Why is the Queen of Cups here? And the King of Wands. This is strange, to say the least. Okay, we have 2 cards here. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Like, definitely could be another person involved here, okay, who might be causing some kind of a rift. And we have the 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Something to do with a child, perhaps. Is this person married? The King of Pentacles is sometimes, for me, like the husband card. So if this person is married, or it could be wife, okay. I mean, not gender specific here. If this person is married and they've hidden that from you, I feel like you are going to have a serious conversation about that, and there is going to be some kind of separation. But why? Why do we have the Two of Cups here? Wow, one more court card. I'm done. Gemini. This is way too complicated. Here, the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What is happening? Oh, this has something to do with children. I get that feeling that this has something to do with children. And something is holding you back from something, or rather someone is holding you back from actually coming into union with this person, I feel. This is super complicated. Why is this Knight of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Hidden secrets. I'm hearing dilemma. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. Someone is in a dilemma about whether to perhaps speak the truth or not. Here we have the Page of Pentacles, another page, the Page of Cups. Wow. What's happening? So there's the communication finally happening. I feel like you're going to have a discussion about perhaps something from the past, okay? And this may have, it is quite possible that someone may have cheated the other person, and we're going to have a serious, yeah, we have the Five of Cups here. This definitely has something to do with the past. Something that's been going on since quite a while, I get. And there are definitely other people involved here. Could be a third party, could be an ex, could be someone like someone you or this person has had a fling with, someone from the past. And with these two pages here, I feel like this may definitely have something to do with a child or child custody or something like that for some of you, okay? And some kind of separation. If this person has separated with their ex recently, I feel like things are still not completely clear, and they may not have completely gotten closure either legally or emotionally from this person, okay? And if that is not the case, if it is quite possible that you may actually sit down and discuss things, and the advice here is for you to take things slowly, okay? There is going to be a lot of communication happening, and perhaps both of you are going to start talking about a new or a change in like a new start in your relationship, okay? But for that purpose, I feel like going back to your oracle cards, the initial message that I was getting is, again, going back to that, it's definitely something that you need to sit still with, because there's something that you're not seeing in this relationship or in this situation, because it's perhaps too close to you. So when you separate yourself from it, you will be able to see it more clearly, okay? So take a break perhaps, which you are doing, I feel, currently with the Hangman. So take a break, okay, and then try to perhaps try not to see this relationship for all the good things that it has brought you alone, okay. Try to see it from a more balanced perspective, in the sense that you see both the light and the dark aspects. You see why is it that you are feeling this way, okay, or this way, or this way. Strangely enough, we have the Two of Cups in the bang in the middle of the reading. This is getting really long, the reading, so I'm going to end it here. Gemini, really complicated. But I wish you all the best for this situation, and it'll be interesting to read your comments, to say the least. Yeah, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in another video. Do check out your general overview or general reading for the month. Maybe there are some additional messages there. And take care of yourself, and yeah, that's about it. All the best. Bye bye.